Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and welcome back to another episode of the Dark Cloud 2 Let's Play. If you guys did miss out during the last one, we are finally here in the Chapter 7 area known as the Moonflower Palace, and we're going to be going and entering on into this place and entering through the beginning of our dungeon here. But before we can go and do anything else, I just want to show you guys that this place does feel a little bit familiar, and if you guys remember, this was during around, I want to say, the ending part of Chapter 5, beginning part of Chapter 6, where we went and used our ride pod and battled out with that bird griffin around within this actual castle here. But if you guys do recall, once we go and head on into this place, like within the actual foyer, you'll be able to see that there's all these different pictures that are kind of like showing around out here. Now, before, we didn't really know exactly what all these pictures were about, but with the help of Alexandra, that was actually here within the beginning of our time of Chapter 7, and she was kind of introducing herself and kind of getting more information about who Emperor Griffin's real name is, known as Cyrus, I believe so. She said that we have to go and, well, try to like get this place all back up and running, and if you guys do know about something about that, it's going to be doing with some more diorama stuff that's going to be around here. That's why this here has this big huge gaping spot that is around, and also we do have a carpentering area as well too, so that means there's going to be more geostones to be collected. So for right now, what we're going to go and do at this point in time is going to go and head on into the foyer here, and we'll get some more information about what is going to be happening within this place. So I'll let the cutscene run for itself, and then we'll go and then jump right on into the actual dungeon. So I'll see you guys when everything happens within later on here.
He's not showing up this time. I wonder.
Aha! I got it! I got it!
What? What is it?
The woman just now, Alexandra.
Yeah, what about her?
She said there was a clue in the first room, right? Well, the first room is this hall. Look, Monica. This looks like the palace garden, but there's no flower bed like that out there. The pictures in this hall must show how the palace was long ago. So maybe what she meant was for us to return the palace garden back to what it used to be like in these pictures. I'm sure that's the way to uncover the secret about Griffin and this palace.
I bet you're right, but couldn't hurt to try. Uncovering Griffin's secrets, huh? Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right.
And yes, and from what Max was saying about with all these different pictures here, it seems like each of these different pictures that are around here within the wall is going to be representing about what type of things that we have to do within the diorama building. So once we'll start picking up with more of the geostones later on throughout this chapter, we'll try to make sure exactly what needs to go on throughout our time here. So for right now, we got ourselves a couple of missions to go and do just for the time being. Now, I just want to let you guys know right here, right now, that this is going to be one of the longest, I think, of the different dungeons that are going to be here. I believe there is a total of, I think, maybe a little bit over 20 some odd amount of dungeon floors. So just want to let you guys know that I'm not going to go through every single dungeon mission that is going to be here. I know that we've done it plenty amount of times before within like the past other different areas, but they weren't all that too bad because they were kind of like under the like underneath, well, around anything under the 20 different levels of different well, for the different floors that are here. But for this one, it's going to be a little bit higher, so I'm not going to go and even bother around, like even going to be showing you guys every single one that's going to be here, because that's just going to take like way too much time. Now, if there is going to be like a checkpoint boss, or if there is going to be like something that's going to happen throughout like the cutscenes or whatnot, I will go and show that off to you guys. But everything else within like any other type of dungeon mission that goes on, I'm not going to show you every single one that's going to be here. So the first one that we're going to have to go and find here, and our very first geostone here within Chapter 7, is going to be known as Ancient Wind. So we got ourselves, it looks like to be some brand new enemies that are going to be happening throughout here. So I'm kind of intrigued to see what those enemies are going to be. But either way, it shouldn't really be all that too much of a problem, because we're going to storm right through with the ride pod himself, and we got ourselves with the Big Daddy Ripod from Bioshock, so we'll be able to make sure to knock out these enemies as quickly as we can. But I do have to say, every time that we go through this area though, however, is going to be really cool because of just how awesome the proceeding of like the next doors are going to be happening throughout this time. But this area does look pretty ominous as well too, because I feel a little bit terrified for what we're going to get ourselves into with. This area kind of reminds me a little bit like Final Fantasy X for some reason. I can't really remember exactly what type of area it's at, but it kind of has like that type of feel to it. But again, I have been thinking about actually retrying out Final Fantasy X at some point, maybe after when I'm done with like Final Fantasy IX, since we are getting like really close to be finishing off with that game there. All we have to go and head through is just do one more. Oh my goodness. Hey buddy. Hey, I thought those guys were normally there for like those robots. Maybe they probably will have robots at some point, because I know that for a fact here in Chapter 7, you can't go wrong without having any type of other opponent robots that are here. But looks like these are the new chests of our time, which they do look really cool as well too. And of course, the very first chest that we opened up, and that I was trying to give it praise to, it gave us 0 of nothing of there. So that's just great. So let's go and keep on walking around a little bit more. Now, also as well, if you guys don't know, we do have PAL. So within any type of dungeons that we go to, we already have the map already in our grasp at this point. So we can already kind of know exactly about what's going to be happening throughout here. We got ourselves a silver gear. Okay. Be a little bit careful with these guys though. Ouch. Okay, these guys are doing some massive amount of damage on me. That's like doing like a big huge chunk of it too. Right, so let's just keep on moving ahead. So it's just going to be all of these guys. Seems like it's just only going to be just with all of these count balloons and silver gear enemies. But I know that there's going to be enemies that are going to probably pick it up a little bit more crazy. I just kind of like the ending part of that knockout there with the count balloon. Well, because he is a balloon, right? So I guess he kind of has to deflate while he gets himself completely knocked out there. Oh no, more silver gear guys. All right, well this is just great. Oh, I think I just saw another enemy that was just there. Yeah, and I don't really want to go and mess around with him just yet. Oh god, nope, run away. Now, also too, I do have extra Ripod fuel, which I think I already would have told you guys about that from before. But if we do need to go and worry about it, we'll have to go and potentially set that up at some point here. But oh my goodness, how many enemies are around in this place? Okay, Castle Eater. There we go. Get him destroyed, so he's all good and said and done there. It seems like there's nothing shaking around in this type of area for right now, because I don't see an enemy or anything like that letting us know that there's a key or somewhere around out here. Oh my goodness. Okay. He's already done a finish with. Thank you. And what is this going to offer here? Anything that needs to be wise? More cheese? Huh. Cheese that I don't need, only except for like those other type of like rat creatures I think in the underground, but again we don't even need that. But however, there is this big huge area though. There has to at least be something here. So we got ourselves a Bundy. Okay, we do not want to be messing around with him. He's like a mummy type of enemy. That's actually pretty cool. I don't think we ever seen a mummy character yet. Interesting. Now, also as well, within the 2 videos for today, we are going to be going and heading on into Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. We're finally going to be doing a little bit of some extra little side questing type of stuff before we go and even move on towards into the next area, which that is going to be the last of the areas as well too, because we are going to be, of course, going to be heading onwards towards the Cinedark Isle, which I can't wait until we go and finish off with Pokemon XD. Then we can go and jump right on over to Pokemon Coliseum right after. Oh my goodness, more cheese. Is that all that we're going to be flying around out here? Oh, and here we go, guys. After countless of walking around out here for a little bit, I finally went and got myself out here with the Geostone that we do need. And yes, of course, we have to go and get off our Ripod and all that other stuff, so let's just go and make sure to go ahead and do so. But I have to say, man, I'm going to like waste out on all my Ripod fuel just here for this one specific area. Those silver gear enemies, they do like a massive amount of chunk of damage, which that is not great at all whatsoever. Now, I think what I'm going to do here is that I'm just going to kind of jump over towards where we can go and find our progression item key, so that we can go and start heading into the next area for our time. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit when I go and try to at least figure out where this enemy is going to be at for it. Alright, and here we are, guys. So these castle eaters are basically the rats that are now in a much bigger form. I didn't get to realize that right away, but with the help of Pow here, though, however, it looks like we got ourselves with the Batan that is going to be here. And also a Queen's Watering Pot. Okay, so the Queen Watering Pot looks like it is going to be the progression item that we do need to at least open up with these different doors that are going to be here. So let's go and finally put that Queen's Water Pot into some good use and try and see where this thing is at. Now, I don't know what type of design that it's supposed to be like. I know that's our hammer arm that we went and bought from before, but where is this Queen's Watering Pot that is happening? Because I know that my inventory is a little bit kind of like messed up at this point, so just trying to figure out where this is going to probably take me a little bit. Sturdy rock. Oh, where the heck is the watering pot? Ah, here it is. Had to take me a little bit, but there we go. We finally got it. And hey, look at that. We can actually use the Ripod. Oh, what? That's kind of annoying. I thought we could just be able to just go and walk right through there with our Ripod, but I guess it's a little bit too big, though. Alright, well anyways, there we go. We can go and move a little bit forward. Now we got ourselves with the Card Warriors Gather. Okay. Now, I think for right now, what we are going to go and do is, let's just go and just jump into it for right now. I think I'll be okay. I have like enough repair power to kind of last for like a little bit longer. So this will be another area to go through here for the time being. And I think what I'm going to do for right now is that I'll just kind of just jump into some other different type of stuff quickly, because I think right now, since I'm kind of running out of time at this point in time right now, I'm just going to go and just show you guys where the geostone is going to be within this floor that I'm going to be at, and also with the proceeding of the next key as well. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit when I go and find these guys. Alright, and here we are, guys. So I just found out where the geostone is at. We also got some newer guys that are here, so we got ourselves with the spade. So it seems like there's going to be some of these different card enemies that are going to be out here, and we're going to be having to go and spot them around for the time being, because we just went and just found a Joker card. So I'm pretty sure that there has to be at least like maybe be like a queen card, a king card, and all these other different stuff. But I wonder if these guys have like any certain like different type of powers that are like different like among them or something like that. That'll be pretty neat to go and see. But there we go, we now got ourselves with the geostone, so let's just go and keep on. Oh, actually, not only that, but we do have also with the queen's pot as well too. That's also going to be right here as well. So we got ourselves with the diamond. So the diamond seems like he's going to be the guy that's going to probably at least hold out on the stuff that we do need. So we're going to make sure that he gets quickly out of the way. Nice. And does this have it? No, it does not. So maybe it's this guy, the club. So the club has to have the item that we do need. Like, look how much like these guys tank out these hits. They are massively insane. Our Nova arm cannon is not doing like anything good against with these guys for right now. But I think let's go and check our map now. Where are we at? I think for where we have to go and find the proceeding of the next area is, wow, it's actually going to be all the way up at the very far top right, or sorry, not right, but all the way up at the very top left-hand corner out here. So we're not going to even worry about these guys for right now. Let them just kind of just do their talking and whatnot over on the side there. Not even going to worry about this guy for right now. Hey, buddy, not going to worry about you. Maybe for our next dungeon, I'll go and worry about what these guys have to offer here. Alright, we're almost done. Let's see. Oh, is this an area that I could probably kind of keep these things around? Any Ripod fuel? Nope. Unfortunately, it seems like those vases don't have any Ripod fuel for us yet. But maybe at some point soon. Maybe this last guy does. Nope, nothing yet either. Oh, man. Okay. Well, anyways, let's just go and get off the Ripod here then. And enter through here. So we already know what the design of the queen's pot is going to be now. So let's just go and put that to good use and open up our way to it. Now anyways, I'm going to go and end on this episode out here for today. So thank you so much for watching. In the next one, we will be going and jumping towards into any type of extra cutscenes that we do see. Or not only that, but I will go and show you guys the final area of our time here. Because this place is going to be pretty lengthy, so there may probably be a little bit of a potential hiatus here with the Dark Cloud 2 series for a little bit, but we'll see how far I can go through off recording with everything that's going to be happening. So see you guys then, and of course, peace.